Not happening, David. They're my family as much as yours.
Is that what you think? Last I checked, Kate was my wife and Gabe was my son. Shit!
Board it up.
Yo, who the fuck is this guy? A fucking dropkick.
Something heavy. Shit!
Board it up.
Who the fuck dropkicks a zombie? What the fuck?
And his name is John C.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now.
What is going on, everybody? It's JWax412. Thanks so much for joining me this evening. We are talking about Season 3, Episode 3 of the Telltales Walking Dead episodic series. Now, I made a video a little while ago, about a month ago, about me bitching about how this game, the last episode didn't release on time, or there was no indication of when the fuck was coming out, but it dropped a couple of days ago, and I got to play through the whole thing. I was pleasantly surprised. However, I will say, that shit did fuck me up a little bit. The drop kick kind of took the immersion out, because I know it's a video game, it's supposed to be like a realistic environment, real story, everything else, and this guy's name is fucking Jesus in the actual episode too, which is weird, but his name's Jesus. So yeah, let's get into it.
Sorry, forgot to introduce myself. It's Paul, but my friends call me Jesus.
That's right, his real name is Paul, but his friends call him Jesus, I guess. So if you do not know what The Walking Dead is, the Telltales Walking Dead, it's an episodic series where your choices dictate the flow of the story, and you kind of decide who lives, who dies, what path the story is going to take. It's very similar if you ever played Until Dawn. In fact, I think Until Dawn made a copy of Telltale's formula in that regard. But Telltale's, there's been games before Telltale's way of doing things happen, but it's just almost like a book too. Like the book, you can choose your own story. I like that. I like being able to choose my own future, and they have the conversation trees, so you can decide what you want to say. You can be a savage, you can be nice, you can be a bitch, however you want to do it. Now, I play these games how I would actually play it in real life, so I'm kind of, it's mixed. Sometimes I'm really aggressive, sometimes I kind of sit back and wait and see what's going to happen, but I love that formula regardless. Now, this is the third season of almost what is like a TV series. You're following the same path, and a lot of the same characters are still there. Well, actually, you play a new main character named Javier, who is traveling with his family. But Clementine, who is the little girl from the original one, is still in the picture, and she's still my favorite character, and she is the ride or die chick. Now, if you have played this game before, it's a point-and-click adventure. There's not much gameplay involved. It's strictly, if you buy this game, strictly for the story, and it pulls at your heart too. Let me tell you, if you like strong story-driven games, this is the game for you. Because trust me, there are plenty of moments where you're gonna feel torn. It's really gonna matter. You're gonna feel like you're actually making a decision, and your decision is gonna matter. It's that powerful.
Damn. He's in no condition to travel.
Let him go, Clem. He'll only drag you down out there.
No! You monsters! What about this? What was it all for? Don't forget, I'm one of you.
Not anymore.
Let her say goodbye. We owe her that much, at least.
Fine. You heard her. Say what you need to say, and you go.
I'm sorry, AJ. I wish I could do more for you.
Now, obviously, the graphics aren't up to par with every other game, or even close to to a Nintendo game. But this game is $25, brand new. It's $5 per episode, and the graphics aren't a big deal here because it is so story driven. It's from a tiny company, the Telltales company. I think the net worth like $3 million or something like that. So it's understandable. It's a cheap game. And the storyline is worth the asking price. And so far, in all three seasons, that music is fantastic. It gives you goosebumps. It gives you invested in the story. I absolutely fucking love the music in these games. As I was talking about earlier, this game gives you the ability to carve your own path and make your own decisions, which is one of the reasons why I love it so much. So, for instance, earlier in this season, somebody kills your niece that you've raised since she was a little girl in this violent world, and killed her for no reason whatsoever. She's an innocent little girl, and then you get a chance, you get a face-to-face with the guy who killed your niece, and you get to decide his fate. So what do you think I did? Motherfucker!
That's enough, man.
Fuck you, bro.
He's gone.
She was a little girl, man. She was a little girl! She didn't do anything wrong!
God's sake, Hobby.
Piece of shit!
Hold of yourself.
Fuck you!
I hope that made you feel better.
It did, motherfucker.
My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Now, there are some moments in the game that kind of make you roll your eyes and go, okay, that would happen.
That's my fight, punk!
You got knocked the fuck out!
Yeah. That guy was built like Marcus Phoenix from fucking Gears of War. He got knocked out by a teenage girl? I don't think so. Everything about these games drips with atmosphere. The voice acting is fantastic, and it pulls you in from the very beginning. If you haven't played Season 1 and 2 yet of Walking Dead, stop watching this video now and go buy that shit now. You probably get both seasons for $20. That's a good like 20 hours of a game together, and that's worth every penny. Go check it out. I highly recommend it if you're a horror fan, if you're a zombie fan, if you're a comic book fan, if you're a fan of good story writing. You know, it's something in it for everybody. You don't have to be just a Walking Dead fan, and I think a lot of people are missing out on this game. But that's all I want to talk about that game, guys. Please go experience it for yourself. It's on episode 3 right now. I do not know episode 4 or 5 is coming out. That game is fan-fucking-tastic. Let me know what you guys think. If anybody in my subscriber list has played this game, please let me know if you want to talk about it. My next video will be around the corner, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.